I've invited my great friend Alex Herbert to the farm today, and we're going to cook a great recipe that we've been doing for years using goat's curd. Thanks for coming today.
Oh, thank you for having me. And you've done such a beautiful job getting everything ready. But I'm particularly excited about using the Willow Bray goat's curd from down the road.
I know, we're so close now, so it's very handy.
And it's such a beautiful cake that we've made for so many years, but to be doing it with this and the goat's milk, it's just going to be delicious.
I know, I can't wait to try it. I haven't etten it for so long.
I haven't made it for so long.
I know.
Shall we start?
Yeah. So you're going to do the butter and the sugar.
Yep, I'm going to get the butter in here.
So we need to cream that.
So I'm just going to start it on slow until it gets mixed, and then I can turn it up.
Alex is a really good cake maker. Much better than me. Start by lining a 28cm cake tin. Cream the sugar in the butter until it's light and fluffy, and then add the zest of 1 lemon. Now let's make the base of the cheesecake. To 4 eggs, add a teaspoon of vanilla bean paste, or you can use vanilla extract. Mix this well and set aside. Then to 450 grams of sifted flour, add 3 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon.
So it's a real cheesecake?
It is a real cheesecake.
Not just a cheesecake in a crust?
No, it's a cheesecake in a cake. Then to the creamed butter and sugar, slowly add the eggs, alternating with a spoonful of flour, one at a time, until it's well incorporated. So now I can add another little bit. You need to add it slowly because this is where you could risk splitting the batter mix, and we definitely don't want that to happen. So what happens if you do?
What I would do is I'd quickly add some of the flour into it to bind it and to give it some strength.
The batter's going to get quite thick, isn't it? So to thin it out a little bit, I've actually just got a little bit of goat's milk. But you can use normal milk if you want to.
Just makes our goat's cheesecake even
more goaty.
cheesier, I was going to say. Okay, and it's got a lovely colour because of that deep, rich vanilla paste.
And the cinnamon.
And the cinnamon, yeah. There you go. Whoa.
Okay.
Okay, one quick, and that's probably enough. We don't want to overwork the flour because we want it to be a light cake.
Add the batter to the lined cake tin and spread it up the side to create a well for the filling to sit in. So now the base is done, let's make the goat's curd filling. Add 450 grams of goat's curd and then 250 grams of sour cream and mix it on a low speed, adding the remaining sugar. We're going to add the eggs. So Alex is going to crack them one by one, just checking the eggs, just make sure that they're all good, because we are using farm fresh eggs.
And I'm going to do my favourite thing, which is just a quick scrape down before we add the last egg, and that's just to make sure that there's nothing thick sitting on the bottom of the bowl. As good as the mixes are, it's always good just to double check that it's been properly incorporated at this point. Otherwise it would be more inclined to split if it wasn't evenly distributed. And they are beautiful farm fresh eggs.
Yeah, they're really yellow. So you can also do this in a bowl separately, so you can do it by hand if you want to. But we've chosen to do it back in the KitchenAid.
That looks good. So it's nice and smooth.
Pour it in the middle of the cake tin over the batter. Getting it all out.
Okay, and we just give it a tap just to remove any air bubbles that might be in there.
Okay, well that's a good tip. I didn't know that, wouldn't have done that. Put the cake into the oven at 180 degrees in the middle shelf where the temperature is consistent and perfect for baking. Bake for 40 to 45 minutes and get ready for a cheesecake that is so much more indulgent and interesting than a regular cheesecake.
This goat's cheesecake is the new black.